Hey, Marvel Geeks, EMoney, and the old man with you again.
Hold. I think I kind of deserve a better introduction. I don't think it should just be EMoney and the old man. EMoney and the coolest old man you've ever known.
We just watched WrestleMania, so he's on a bit of a intro kick, I guess.
Where's my pyro?
All right, so we are about to watch the second episode of the Marvel Studios and Disney Plus series Moon Knight.
Or Moon Knicht.
Okay. All right, so first episode, we didn't get a whole lot of Moon Knight. We got a whole lot of Steven and like a little tease of Mark Spector through the mirror.
Well, I'll tell you what. This guy's got a long way to go to equal, what was the series where the girl that played so many different parts?
Orphan Black?
Yeah, he's got a long way to go before he can overpass that actress as Orphan Black, the girl who's going to play She-Hulk. But I was very impressed with this, what's his name?
Oscar or something?
Oscar Isaac. I was very impressed with Oscar Isaac's job on Stephen Grant. Excellent job. Good job, dude.
All right, so before we get into it, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, turn on notifications, give us a thumbs up, and if you like, leave us a comment. We like to hear what you guys have to say. We like to hear your fan theories. Also, subscribe and help us reach 1,000 subscribers. We're about 114 subscribers short of reaching 1,000. So
must have picked up a few.
No, I'm sorry, 162, something like that.
Yeah, it's 100 and a bunch.
Yeah, so, help us out.
Tell
Subscribe.
your friends, tell your relatives, hell, tell your enemies. I don't care. I don't care if they like you as long as they like us.
Right. All right, so speaking of comments, we have a few here this week. Not as many as I would like. You guys,
first episode, you don't expect to get a huge reaction from
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't the most action-packed episode, so I understand if some people didn't feel inclined to comment. All right, so our longtime viewer and friend, Miami the Great, says,
Miami.
I don't know too much about Moon Knight, but I'm glad to be enjoying it with my two favorite buddies. So.
Oh, man. That really gets me in the feels.
All right, so thanks, Miami. Good to see you back in the comments again. All right, next up, Great Scott says, I come into this with essentially no Moon Knight knowledge other than his name and look, but I really enjoyed the first episode. I liked the Steven character with his quirkiness and thought Oscar played him quite well. So, shares your sentiments about Oscar Isaac.
We concur.
Yep. All right, so like I said, not a whole lot this week, but look forward to hearing more comments on this one.
And as for the history of the character, Moon Knight has had a plethora of series. It's like they'll start a series, sometimes they'll have a great artist, but the story doesn't seem to go anywhere, and it changes slowly every incarnation of the story. And this TV show is no different. This is totally different, somewhat different than any other comic book series.
All right, so with that said, we're about ready to get into this.
So I think now it's time for you to push the damn button.
I saw somebody comment on the first episode on Facebook. So when did Ethan Hawke become Kevin Bacon?
I don't get it. Was Kevin Bacon supposed to play the part?
No, I think they were alluding to the fact that he looks a hell of a lot like Kevin Bacon right here.
He does.
Yeah.
Like I was a little confused when he first popped up. Ethan Hawke?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Kind of look like Kevin.
Wake up wherever.
I've got a channel on Spotify that's got theme songs. You can see if you can find it.
All right. I was watching Instagram and I saw Ming-Na's Instagram post, and she had just gotten her Fennec Shand figures in the mail, and she gets all excited about it, and she starts playing the Boba Fett theme song.
I mean, you blame her when you get excited if you had an action figure?
Sure.
Come on, dude, wakey wakey. Yeah, Got that flop sweat going.
So, Mark had the presence of mind to get back into bed and to tie him up.
Well, he might have done it just to be messing with him.
Like, yeah, Steven, it was all a dream. That's all it was. You going back to work after that?
Well, how good's their CCTV?
Yeah, I would think, museum, they'd have a lot of cameras in there, right?
Well, they don't always cover bathrooms, but how often do supernatural creatures get caught on camera?
Hardly ever.
Yeah.
It's like they distort the image or something.
Yeah.
That's me. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so he just doesn't show up at all.
Here it comes. Why are you going?
No.
What are you doing?
Don't see it.
Donut. No, just a minute. Wait. No, just a minute.
I mean, it doesn't even disturb anything.
Mate. Larry in maintenance is going to absolutely shoot you.
And they got no footage of you actually destroying anything.
No.
How?
Deny it.
Oh, yeah,
Always
that's
deny
what
it.
Was it? Egyptian jackal. It was a jackal.
Well, I always said about getting fired from a low-paying menial job.
Mm.
I was looking for a job when I found this one.
Still you, bro.
Liam has no wish to press charges.
I mean, what can you prove he did?
But Mr. Grant,
Pretty much
I've
confessed.
spoken to your colleagues. This particular group of doctors has a long-standing relationship with us.
Doctors.
We're going to send you to rehab.
Are you gonna
Yeah.
pay for it?
Yeah.
Oh, it looks.
Because remember,
It looks quite posh.
I'm assuming that the boys don't have a job no more.
Yeah.
Nice, right?
They haven't said it, but I assume it.
I know this is, but you're not alone.
So I'm not fired?
Yeah, it's like part of the problem, isn't it?
Before you leave us, I'm sorry for the protocol bit, but any museum property on your person?
Okay.
Yeah, you're fired.
I haven't.
Well, you just said you're not alone, but we are gonna ask you to leave.
And we're going to make you go out alone.
I mean, it doesn't even say the name of the museum on it. It's just a
Steve.
tag with my name on it.
It's generic.
So I'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna keep this.
So this guy comes out here and sits here every single day.
Yep.
I did find things hidden.
I mean, make a pretty good living from what I understand. Right location.
I have to change poses once in a while.
That's worth exploring, isn't it?
Does he remind you of David Bradley,
Might be my one chance to prove to myself.
the guy who played Mr.
Oh,
Filch
mate, thank you.
in Harry Potter?
Cheers.
Ah, he moved.
Yeah.
Maybe. Guy comes in, doesn't know his unit. Even if you know him, are you going to take him to the unit?
I mean, it's like you've done this, plenty of times before. So
Why's he got to go to the unit? I mean, I've never had a guy working in a storage unit ever take me to the unit. Oh,
he has to unlock it for you.
okay, so you don't get to put your own lock on it.
No.
That's different.
Guess they do it differently in England. And when I was in Europe, most hotels you go to, you don't keep your key when you leave the building.
Huh.
Before you leave, you hand it into the front desk.
Yep, that's different.
Yep.
Not what I expected.
Nope.
I expected wall-to-wall weapons or wall-to-wall Egyptian relics. It looks like a storage unit with a cot in it.
Mm-hmm.
No, well, a bit late for that, isn't it? So what? Am I like meant to be some sort of mad secret agent or something?
Yeah, it's a little more
Yeah, it's worse.
More complicated? What? Am I possessed? Are you like a
Little bit.
demon,
You're in
or-
danger, and I can save us.
I don't think Conchi likes that.
Chances of outrunning a god.
It was in your head anyways.
Thinking not real good.
I'm just going to back away slowly.
I'm gonna run like a little bitch. Yeah.
I figured he was going to get hit by a bus.
Mark, where have you been? Is Steven the latest fake identity for you? I figured that
There
you
are
had a
others?
recorded message when we spoke on the phone.
How did you find me?
Do you think I found
Still haven't seen Jake Loxley.
I thought that's what you wanted me to do and you turned it on.
Right, yeah.
Cab driver.
You really
Yep.
could have given me any sign if you were alive. Is it okay? Yeah, I'm still your wife.
Oh.
By the way, this would be a great time for you to
Yeah, I was
say
thinking
anything. Just
close friend or girlfriend.
I was thinking associate.
Are we married?
Might need some of Mark's money to pay your bills in the meantime.
Yeah, are we doing this or not?
We'll never divorce you.
You just met her. You've known her for like 20 minutes.
Why did we come in, Mr. Grant?
Oh, you know, actually, like
Appreciate it.
Anyone else here with you?
Yeah, I don't know how it works in England, but pretty sure that's illegal.
Me and my fish.
Here's what they did to the archaeologists. Zip tied and shot in the back of the head. Execution.
Oh. Mark didn't tell you that.
Well, I mean, we don't know that he did it.
No, I didn't do that. I didn't do that. That's not
Of
me.
course you didn't.
now why would you think that?
Yeah, I'm thinking they're dirty.
Sit tight.
If they're even cops.
I am never giving you control again.
Everybody's got to sleep.
Ever.
Yeah.
You hear me?
And how does having multiple personalities work for your sleep cycle? I mean, your body still has to rest, right?
You just needed a chance to
Better understand. No. I'm not broken.
I mean, we all have our little issues.
Maybe.
That's right.
You know who he reminds me of?
Someone kill me?
Ethan Hawke?
No, Khonshu.
Oh.
Remember the creatures in the movie 9?
He asks. So before you get excited,
Oh, okay.
put on the
Yeah.
cape.
I was going to say
Take this opportunity to show you around.
King Kong Skull Island.
Okay. I'd be like, so do you guys find the word cult offensive, or have you just accepted that?
Right side of things is important in the judgment of a weird
Right?
crocodile lady.
I mean, some entity tells you someone's going to do something bad, and you just, what, take them at their word?
Yeah, they don't work.
brings us.
Yeah, I made the point, it's like Minority Report.
Here.
I have it.
Oh, no.
Oh, come on.
So what level of badass she got going?
Could
I
possibly.
doubt she has a suit or anything.
You're holding.
Some of the suit.
Someone what?
Summon the suit.
Some of the suit.
He's doing a thing. Might want to get away.
Yeah, you got a problem.
Jackal.
Oh. She can't see them.
No, nobody can see it.
I thought it was just the camera. Oh!
Not that suit.
Just any.
Meet Mr. Knight.
You were so close to a superhero landing, and then you just like, oh, no, going over.
That's my least favorite of all his personas.
I don't know any of this shit works.
Okay, so he's still Steven, he's just wearing a
Wearing
suit
a white
now.
suit.
Oh, he can pull kendo sticks out of his ass. He's like Bugs Bunny. Oh, so he's got super strength.
It's different.
Come on, Steven, you got powers now. Do something.
Yeah, I see you plug ugly coyote. You're in the wrong hands, mate.
All right, come on. Oh, what you got?
Come on, that's right. What are you gonna do it for me?
Oh!
You got planted! Did you see that?
All right, tag in.
It's just a fancy drug.
Latest TikTok dance.
Steven, you gotta get him away from here.
Looked like he was trying for a minute.
Do it. Take control for now.
Armor up. All right, buddy boy. New ball game now.
Record.
Poster. Yeah.
That had to hurt.
So, can Ethan Hawke just summon another one next time? Because, I mean, was that the same one from the bathroom, or did he kill that one? Don't know.
Let me remind you, Shirley Park, you may not like my next candidate. Near and dear as she
What
is
his
to
ass.
Mm. You can't find literally anybody else.
Where are we going?
All right, so there was the second episode of Moon Knight, and obviously we got to see a little bit more of Moon Knight, and we were also introduced to the Mr. Knight suit.
The suit, I don't think his persona was there at all.
Yeah, I mean, Mr. Knight is a whole different persona, right?
Right.
So, don't know what's going to happen with that. And, I mean, in this version, are there more personalities swimming around in there, or is it just going to be Mark and Steven right now?
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah. All right. So, what did you guys think? Is it leading towards something else for the rest of the series? I mean, are we going to see? Is it going to be just Ethan Hawke, or is it going to be more elements to it? What do you think?
I'm thinking he's probably going to stick with Ethan Hawke.
Okay. Because a lot of times shows is like they think it's going to be this villain for the whole season, and then they kind of throw you a curveball, like 24, for example. Like sometimes they would like shift priority like midway through the season. Like Jack would wrap it up halfway through, and you're like, okay, what else? Like, what are we doing for the rest of the season?
So many shows now, you get one big bad, and you keep the big bad for at least a season, if not longer. I personally would like them to mix it up more.
Yeah, and also on the the switching personalities between Steven and Mark. I actually studied dissociative identity disorder a little bit in college. I mean, I'm not saying I'm an expert or anything, and obviously this is not a typical case, but it's kind of interesting how multiple personalities work. My teacher, who was a psychiatrist who treated people with dissociative identity, one case, the way to really illustrate it was, imagine like all the personalities like living in a house inside of someone's head, and when she was speaking to one personality in a session, and she tells them that she wants to talk to personality D or whatever, the other personalities have to it's like they're going through the house searching for that person and trying to bring him to the front so that she can talk to him.
All right, that's too weird for me. Let's keep it fiction.
Yeah, it's really fascinating.
Yeah, let's keep the comic book fiction. That's safer for me.
Yeah, a lot of movies deal with the multiple personalities. Primal Fear is one you should check out with Richard Gere and Edward Norton.
I didn't know you'd seen that.
Yep. So yeah, I'm just pointing out it's interesting stuff. All right, so back to the show. Send us your fan theories, what you'd like to see, and also would you like to see more Easter eggs for the larger MCU? Because so far we haven't seen anything. I mean, post Endgame, usually these shows make some sort of reference to the snap. Like the snap has shaped so many different storylines since then. Like it had a it was a big part of WandaVision, and it was also a part of the Hawkeye story with Natasha's sister. It's a big part, obviously, of the story, but we haven't heard mention of it here. So tell us what you think. All right. So enough of my yapping. Let's sign off here. We'll see you guys on the next one. Hope you enjoyed. Excelsior.
True believers, we need more comments. We appreciate everybody who watches any of our videos, but we would like to hear from you. It gives us a little, I don't know, satisfaction.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
And also subscribe.
Absolutely.